Weight and balance documentation. FAA furnish information before an aircraft can be properly weighed and its empty weight center of gravity computed. Certain information must be known. This information is furnished by the FAA to anyone for every certificated aircraft in the Type Certificate Data Sheets or TCDS or aircraft specifications and can be accessed via the internet at www.faa.gov. From that page, select Regulations and Policies, and at that page, select Regulatory and Guidance Library. This is the official FAA Technical Reference Library. When the design of an aircraft is approved by the FAA, an approved type certificate and TCDS are issued. The TCDS includes all of the pertinent specifications for the aircraft, and at each annual or 100-hour inspection, it is the responsibility of the inspecting mechanic or repairman to ensure that the aircraft adheres to them. A note about the TCDS: aircraft certificated before January 1, 1958 were issued aircraft specifications under the Civil Air Regulations or CARS. But when the Civil Aeronautical Administration or CAA was replaced by the FAA, aircraft specifications were replaced by the Type Certificate Data Sheets. The weight and balance information on a TCDS includes the following: data pertinent to individual models. This type of information is determined in the sections pertinent to each individual model. CG range, normal category, positive 82 to positive 93 at 2,050 pounds. Positive 87.4 to positive 93 at 2,450 pounds. Utility category, positive 82, positive 86.5 at 1,950 pounds. Straight line variations between points given. If this information is given, there may be a chart on TCDS similar to the one in Figure 2-20. This chart helps visualize the CG range. Draw a line horizontally from the aircraft weight and a line vertically from the fuselage station on which the CG is located. If these lines cross inside an enclosed area, the CG is within the allowable range for the weight. Note that there are two enclosed areas. The larger is the CG range when operating in the normal category only, and the smaller range is for operating in both the normal and utility categories. When operating with the weight and CG limitations shown for utility category, the aircraft is approved for limited acrobatic such as spins, lazy eights, channels, and steep turns in which the bank angle exceeds 60 degrees. But when operating outside of the smaller enclosure, but within the larger, the aircraft is restricted from these maneuvers. If the aircraft has retractable landing gear, a note may be added. For example, moment due to retracting of landing gear. Positive 819 pound-inch. Empty weight CG range. When all of the seats and baggage compartments are located close together, it is not possible, as long as the EWCG is located within the EWCG range, to legally load the aircraft so that its operational CG falls outside this allowable range. If the seats and baggage areas extend over a wide range, the EWCG range will be listed as none. Maximum weights. The maximum allowable takeoff and landing weights and the maximum allowable ramp weight are given. This basic information may be altered by a note such as the following. Note 5. A landing weight of 6,435 pounds must be observed if 10 PR tires are installed on aircraft not equipped with 60 81001215 LH or 60 81001216 RH shock struts. Number of seats. The number of seats and their arms are given in such terms as 4, 2 at positive 141, 2 at positive 173. Maximum baggage or structural limit. This is given as 500 pounds at positive 75 nose compartment, 655 pounds at positive 212 aft area of cabin. Fuel capacity. This important information is given in such terms as 142 gallon, positive 138, comprising 2 interconnected cells in each wing, or 204 gallons, positive 139, comprising 3 cells in each wing and 1 cell in each nozzle, 4 cells interconnected. See Note 1 for data on fuel system. Note 1 will read similar to the following example. Note 1, current weight and balance data, including list of equipment included in standard empty weight and loading instructions when necessary, must be provided for each aircraft at the time of original certification. The standard empty weight and corresponding center of gravity locations must include unusable fuel of 24 pounds at positive 135. Oil capacity or wet sump. The quantity of the full oil supply and its arm are given in such terms as 26 QD positive 88. Data pertinent to all models. Datum. The location of the datum may be described, for example, as front face of firewall or 78.4 inches forward of wing leading edge, straight wing only. 78.4 inches forward of inboard intersection of straight and tapered section. Semi-tapered wings. Leveling means a typical method is upper door seal. This means that a spirit level is held against the upper door seal, and the aircraft is level when the bubble is centered. Other methods require a spirit level to be placed across leveling screws or leveling lugs in the primary aircraft structure, or dropping a plumb line between specified leveling points. TZDS are issued for aircraft that had been certificated since January 1, 1958, when the FAA came into being. For aircraft certificated before this date, basically the same data is included in aircraft, engine, or propeller specifications that were issued by the Civil Aeronautics Administration. Within the type certificate datasheets, specifications, and listings, Volume 6, titled The Aircraft Listings, includes weight and balance information on aircraft of which there are fewer than 50 listed as being certificated.